And your hour-isms for the month of April 2010 are... Have you ever had a midlife crisis? If God is my co-pilot, Satan is my bombardier. Does cowardice run in your family? Neither a borrower or a lender ever be. If insurance companies work for the insured, shouldn't the uninsured have uninsurance companies? Did you hear about the man that sold the moon? He became a millionaire. One good thing about Windows always needing fixes, it keeps the engineers employed. I mean, what good would it be if it was perfect? I mean, if everything was perfect, what good would it be? Let's kick it up a crotch. Don't you just hate it when you mess up? And then you mess up to cover up? Good evening, I'm Squirrely Hiccups, and you're glad you're not. Charity begins when you have a home. I like to imagine sea creatures crawling out of the sea and onto my tongue. As long as people continue to make personal sacrifices, that society can survive. But as soon as people stop making those personal sacrifices and think of themselves as individuals, that society will dissolve into chaos. You're stupider than Jupiter. It's always good to call ahead before home invasion. Got cold beer in the fridge, Xbox 360, comfy house, comfy couch. I'll be right over. This isn't a discussion. This is a battle. This isn't a debate. This is a declaration of war. I'd be happy as my pappy right after he took a crappy. If I only had a gun. If I only had a gun. How many ships could a shipment ship if a shipment could ship ships? With these trying economic times, I partially joke with people when I say I'm as close as the nearest door to being back on the road. You say side effects of those marijuana brownies. I say desired effects of those marijuana brownies. But there is a downside. Marijuana brownies are one of the few foods that actually make you hungrier. I'm having a mainframe migraine. Know what GOOBAR stands for? gated up beyond all recognition. Since I'm part white, part black, part Native American, I'm only partly angry over what I did to myself. If your personality is in disorder, you might be having personality disorder. I slipped up and broke my fall. You say you can't have your cake and eat it too? Oh, I'm eating that cake. Reality is just a blink away from being nothing but a dream. I want to live by a lake in a house that has a gazebo. I want to sit outside when it's nice with a tray full of placebos. Placebo, placebo, I want a placebo. Placebo, placebo, I want a placebo. All these little clicks that make you mine. All these little clicks that take some time. All these little clicks on PC, on mainframe, it takes to unite us across the cyber sea. I keep on slipping into a coma. And then there was a story about the toothless fairy. Skinny people tell me to lose weight or I'm gonna die. Okay, you already see the flaw in that philosophy. I could lose weight, but I'm still gonna die. Some people say, live hard, die young, leave a beautiful corpse. Well, I'm working on a variation of that. Have you ever bounced a background check? It's one thing to not do something because you're not a mind reader. It's an entirely different thing if you're a mind reader and you still don't do it. If people from India are Indians, then are people from Indiana Indianians? Who executes the executioner? We already know he's guilty. Of gays' rights to bear arms. Gay gun control. The right to bear gay arms. I support the gay army. And since when did don't ask, don't tell become don't ask, oh, please don't tell? I'm for gay animal rights. When they say the cat's out of the bag, to mean like a secret's done got out. What I'm wondering about is, how'd that cat get in the bag? And who's going around with a bag full of cats?